Hello everyone, do you like repeating yourself over and over and over? Neither do I. I'm Snugglechew, attempting Pokemon Ruby Randomizer Nuzlocke, and I keep re-randomizing it. I know that you saw that there was a file. I just randomized over top of it because I don't want to keep having a whole bunch of save files cluttering up my computer, and I'm not good at figuring out how computers work and how to avoid all of this constant clutter and mayhem that I often accidentally cause to myself. So I have to keep re-randomizing this game because of not really getting far enough to even beat the rival. Did you know that a lot of Pokemon at level 5 don't even have an attacking move, like Jigglypuff and Cubone in Generation 3? That's what I'm finding out. I try to ban legendaries, but that doesn't seem to work. Norman, whenever I played Sapphire, my own dad beat my ass with 2 legendary Pokemon, and then, whenever I'm randomizing and trying to play the game and getting starter Pokemon, sometimes they're legendaries as well, or I guess you would consider them mythicals. But it's just a nightmare. Either my Pokemon can't attack, or they're weak and not fully evolved, or they're just not even middle evolved, or baby Pokemon don't even have any attacking moves. It's just a nightmare. So this is attempt number whatever, trying to beat a Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke. Can we please get some decent Pokemon? Yes! Finally! I don't mind taking non-evolving Pokemon in general, but if I was playing with similar strength rule, but I'm not playing with the similar strength rule, all the Pokemon are just completely random, and all you got is Bubble. Well, at least it's Stab, but that is weak! A lot of them either have no attacking moves or weak attacking moves, and this is definitely a weak attacking move. So what am I going to call you? Lantern. Alright guys, after sitting here for ages, I've just decided to call you what you somewhat remind me of, and that is Nightlight. This game is way too fast. I don't know how to slow it down. If any of you can find out, I probably won't be able to see your comments until the run is over, but please tell me how to slow down Visual Boy Advance. This is way too freaking fast, and I haven't been able to slow it down to a manageable degree. But if I have it at normal speed, it's just way too slow to play, and I can't even bring myself to do it. So, what is the rules of a Nuzlocke? I have to catch the first Pokemon that I find in each area. If I fail to catch that Pokemon, oh well, I can't use it. I have to nickname each Pokemon, and if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead, and I can no longer use it. Now, I don't consider the run started until I actually have Pokeballs, and that's what we're going to go try to get right now. I already forgot what the other 2 starter Pokemon were. I know one was a Swinub, I think. So I should be okay without having to train up before I fight my rival here, but I really hope this isn't a mistake, because sometimes whenever I played this game, I did lose to the first rival fight. So I used to train before I would go up to her, but I'm just going to hope for the best, because I thought she would get Swinub, and she did! And my move is super effective, so that's fantastic. Now, a lot of times you are going to just see kind of like a jump cut with a transition, like a slide effect or like a dissolve effect. You'll just see that without any audible indication, and that just means that I cut a bunch of boring stuff out, because I want to get each episode in this run under an hour. I want to keep consistent energy throughout the run, and most of all, I want to kick Norman's ass. This coffee tastes like crap. Oh my lord. It's disgusting. Alright, so we got some Pokeballs now. Let's go see what our first encounter is, you guys. Who is going to join the team? Lantern is super bulky and large, which is fantastic. It has the worst ability in the entire game, Illuminate. That, I mean, both of its abilities were bad, but that one was just garbage. It just means that I'm going to find wild Pokemon more. At least it gave me a Lemonade, but wow. And our first catch is a Paris, probably the worst catch that we could get. I'm obviously going to put effort into catching it. However, if I fail to catch it after the first 2 balls, I genuinely don't care. There's one. And here we go, coming up on 2. I'll try one more. That's it. One more. Alright. I'm not going to use this thing. This is just a backup Pokemon, so I'm not going to put him even in my team bubble. It's way too weak, way too many quad weaknesses, and way too slow. It's just not going to work. So, Miss Hilton, you are not even going to show up in the bar surrounding this video. What do you guys call that? The layout, the layover, the something or other. I think I'm just going to call it a layout. The thing around my screen, the border, I guess. This is a pretty good matchup for me. I could just take him out real quick. Thankfully, he didn't have any ground maneuvers. Sounds like there's an Amazon truck. There's also people doing some road work. My vent is also on. bunch of noise that I'm trying not to have happen, but you just can't stop from happening whenever you don't live alone in the middle of nowhere. Oh, careful, I just saw the Amazon lady go give the neighbor their package, but she probably doesn't know that my neighbors have roaches that'll follow her into her truck. It's disgusting. Alright, 10 Pokeballs, and if you didn't know, you also get a Premier Ball whenever you buy 10 Pokeballs. Most people know that, but I always like to share knowledge for the few people who do not. So, if you buy 10 Pokeballs, you get a Premier Ball. It just has the same odds as a Pokeball, but for some reason I do get some strange catches with it, like, hey, I'm not catching anything with this Pokeball, let me throw a Premier Ball, and it'll work. 2 bad Pokemon to start off. Apom doesn't evolve in this game. It is completely, and I mean completely, useless. I'm going to try to catch it, but this run is already starting to feel like a lot of my other runs, and you see how hard it is to catch? I'm not going to... One more. Nope. Not even worth it. Not worth that kind of pain and agony. Jeez, I really hope that I can start to develop a team soon. I was hoping that one hit would take it out. But, you know, Bubble only has 20 power! Jeez, guys, I am scared about this run. I am very scared about this run. We're gonna go catch another Pokemon and just hope that we can add a new member to our team. I'm on Route 102 and I caught a Nuzleaf. It's kind of nice. I never really used one of those before. I mean, it's not going to have any good moves, but it evolves into something good way, way, way later in the game. I think in its 30s. I'm not entirely sure. Bro. Would you stay in the ball? Would you stay in the ball? You're acting like you're some kind of big prize. Thank you, Miss Nuzleaf. I'm trying not to be super negative, but these catches are just the wily Pokemon. This Pokemon dislikes having its long nose pinched. Alright, I decided to name it Konohana. I looked up what its Japanese name was because I couldn't think of anything, and that is its Japanese name, so I guess it won't make sense whenever it evolves into a Shiftry. Hey, it's got early bird, so it awakens early from sleep, but it's just got pounded hard, and this team, I'm one of those people that likes to establish a team early on. And by like the 3rd or 4th gym, my team is set. But right now, I'm probably just going to keep raising Nightlight. Crap. This is no good. This is no good. I need another Pokemon that's good and solid and strong and can be the very best like no one ever was. Okay. Konohana, please take him down a smidgen. That's spooky. Konohana, I'm gonna ask for your help, but you're still gonna have to go sit back and relax for a while because your moves are awful. I don't think that you're... You know what? What level do you evolve? What level do you evolve? If you evolve in your 20s, I'll keep you. You evolve into Shiftry with a Leaf Stone? A Leaf Stone. Okay, you know what? I'll change my mind about you. As long as we can get you some decent TMs, you'll be okay. But I'm gonna have to train you a little bit anyway because I cannot have my starter with only Bubble constantly losing. Wow, this is gonna be a tough run. Why do I keep missing? Did you see how many times I missed? What the hell was that, bro? Was that like 5 misses in a row? Dude. Can I even? I don't want to lose already. I really don't. Otherwise I'm gonna end up just like not wanting to play the game. Because, gee willikers. It has ingrained, so I think this might actually be the end of the run. This might be the end of the run, guys. I don't see how I can do anything to this thing. It's level 4. It has a really good moveset. All I can do is kind of whittle it away. Because it can just keep gaining its power back. Hilton! Scratch it as much as you can. Try to get it into that red hit range if you can. This is just depressing. I have to like hope that it knocks itself out. Or get like a critical hit from Bubble. Jeez. Jeez, that was rough. Okay. What? It says I can switch my Pokemon? My other 2 Pokemon are gone. So then why would you even give me the option to switch my Pokemon? Is that a glitch? An oversight? Please just... If I've learned anything from these last couple of runs, there's certain Pokemon that you definitely have to watch out for. I really need to hit Supersonic. I really need to hit it. Okay. You have to watch out for Pokemon like Electrode that have Supersonic. I'm just really happy he didn't hit me more than he could have. I'm shaking. I'm having such an awful time just trying to get a run to work. Oh. The farthest I got was up to Flannery's gym. I am totally just... I'm losing it, guys. I am losing it. We got one single Pokemon that survived, that Cradily. So I guess Cradily is a Pokemon we gotta watch out for. Electrode's a Pokemon we gotta watch out for. Legendary is a Pokemon we gotta watch out for. This is just... This sucks. Our starter Pokemon only has one move that attacks. And I think Stab only gives you a 10% boost. So with Bubble being a 20% damaging move, I think that means that at most it does 22 damage now. Like 22 base power. I'm actually going to avoid fighting these trainers and sneak by so I can go catch another Pokemon. That seems like the only thing that I can do. I gotta get to an area where I don't even have enough Pokeballs. Phew. I forgot that I had to help Wally before I could go catch another Pokemon, so we're just gonna help Wally real quick. We're just gonna speed on through this. Wally's like, please, help me catch a Pokemon. I don't have any of my own. And you're like, oh, dude, I don't really want to right now. I've got things to worry about. But he's not gonna take no for an answer. He's gonna get that Pokemon, and there we go. He's got an Ariados. Now, whenever I click the option for the rival to carry its Pokemon through the game, that doesn't count for Wally. It only counts for May. So right here, we have got to catch 2 Pokemon that we can add to our team. Badly. Oh, good. Hopefully we don't lose to this thing. I know for a fact that one bubble is not going to take it out. But since I can't hit it with any more bubbles, I'm worried I'm not... Oh, wow! Okay. Whew. Whoa, okay. Huge sense of relief come over me now. We're getting back in the game. I need a sip of this ass coffee. Seriously. Oh, that tastes so bad. It tastes like rotten vegetables. The flub did I put in that thing? Ninetales casts a sinister light from its bright red eyes to gain total control over its foe's mind. This Pokemon is said to live for 1,000 years. Well, that is freaking awesome. If you can kind of like take over the foe's mind. I was going to name you after one cryptid sort of a thing, but I don't think that it looks the way that you do. So I'm just going to give you a different name instead. I was going to call you the Wendigo for like the mind control, but since I don't know if the Wendigo turns into other animals. I know it turns into people. I'm just going to call you Wendy. You're a girl anyway. So welcome to the team, Wendy. And you have an item for us? What do you got? TM01. Wow. What TM is that? Imprison. That's terrible, but actually not really. You know why? You know why not really? Because now... Wow, it's worth that much? Well, now I can get some Pokeballs. Not a lot of them, though. Just enough to hopefully go get our next catch. Make sure I got some potions. Some antidotes. Alright, guys, I'm trying to walk by him real quick. And I'm doing it in, like, the worst way possible. I should probably go down here. I just want to go into the woods and get another Pokemon, so that way I feel like we have a team. Because 3 Pokemon to me is a pretty decent team. So what are we going to get here in the forest? A Minun. That's not wonderful, but I think I can use that. For Stab Electric moves, I mean, it depends on what it has. I don't think it actually has any attacking moves right now. Please prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. It doesn't have any attacking moves, does it? No, it doesn't, and it's dead. Oh well. I think Wendy can handle this guy, but I am not going to risk that. I'm just going to go heal up Nightlight real quick. After I gain a level here. Because I think it'll be cool. Actually, you guys want to see what Wendy can do? Let's see what Wendy can do real quick in this battle. Wendy, show yourself. Show your strength. That did a lot of damage. It didn't do as... It did a decent amount of damage. There we go. Alright. Welcome to the team, Wendy. I'm going to go heal up. Alright, I healed up. I put Wendy up front, which I'm regretting now because she's got a flippin' Claydol. And I am just going to go back and fight all the trainers that I ignored to go find Wendy. For alligator, huh? That's a little bit of a pickle. I'm going to have to hope that it can knock itself out. Because it's not like Wendy can do anything. He probably doesn't have any water moves, to be honest, but I'm not going to risk that big old fat maybe word. Not in this run, because, like I said, this is not the first attempt. I've been playing and playing and playing and losing and losing and losing and crying my heart out. This game is so hard. Man, I don't have anything to attack water with, dude. This is really bothersome, and he actually probably does have water gun. Not 100%, but he definitely could. What the f... Dude! Okay, he was already... I'm an idiot. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get past this Pokemon. If he's doing that... Yeah, with all that stuff raising... Oh, it's not his specials raising. Okay, whew! I thought he was raising all of his special stats, but he was just using Curse. I really need to pay attention. That's why I don't want it to be so fast. I only want it to be 4 times speed. But I literally can't have it at 4... What is up with all the water Pokemon? I literally can't have it at 4 times speed. I can't figure it out. So if you guys know how to do it, please tell me. Even though I won't know what you say until after this run is over. I want this game to be 4 times speed and nothing faster. Maybe even 3 times. 4 might be too much. 3 times speed I feel like would be great. And you know what's crazy to me? Is that Pokemon themselves made a setting where you could play Pokemon faster. I think it was in, like, Pokemon Stadium. There was, like, different settings for speed. I don't know where I'm going with that. Why haven't they ever done that again? Why is it only in the oddly specific, like, Game Boy games, and only whenever you play them on non-Game Boy hardware is my point. The sea, huh? I wonder what it's like at the bottom of the sea. This guy's so depressed, he won't even look at you. Dude needs a hug. Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun! You know what's even more fun? Burning your Pokemon to a crisp. Azumarill. Again, with the water types. And this one might even have huge power, so... A little bit spooky, a little bit concerning. Please! Okay, I actually got Supersonic to hit. Great. Did it snap out of confusion already? Come on. I hate these water types. I really need a new Pokemon. This is not going super well. Having Ninetales is great. Mine literally didn't have any attacking moves. So, jeez. I'm really wearing myself thin fighting these Pokemon. What do you think our next catch is going to be? What do you think our next move on Nightlight is going to be? Hopefully I can actually get something that I could use. Oh, I already thought that I fought the rich guy. I guess that I didn't. So we're going to fight Mr. Scribe. And we're going to take him out in 2 shots. And he's going to give us a lot of money, a lot of experience. And that is, that's that. That's that. That's a wrap. Let's move on with the tat-a-tat-tat. Fight on. Fight forth. My brain is melting down in real time and you guys are getting to hear it. That's something that happened a lot over my last couple of runs, because I'm not someone that can play video games and talk at the same time. So why am I doing that? Because I'm trying to have fun, but fun is not really something that I can do easily. It's very challenging, it's very tricky, and there's always trouble that go along with it. Like, ooh, a pincer. I thought it said Paris, and I didn't read what that said. Unknown. An E. So, like, I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to be as entertaining in this run. I'm worried that my run is going to end early. I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to catch any new Pokemon that are going to be of any value. I'm just worried about all these different things because this is not the first attempt. I don't know how people keep a calm and composure. Actually, I do know. Like, people like Still Spectre and all them, the ones that I really like I was talking about, they do their commentary after the run's over. I do it during the run. And that makes it very challenging. Not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. I was gonna ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Paddleburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon Researcher, hand over the papers. Aye, you're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. Huh? What do you think you're doing? What are you gonna protect him? Oh, see, it's hard to tell who's talking, and that was actually him talking. I can never figure that out. I'm pointing at my screen like you guys can actually see what I'm pointing at. When you can't. Sand Tomb. That is a pretty dangerous move, but all I got is Bubble. I'm surprised he didn't go for Sand Tomb. That would have... Sand Tomb, I think it would be a ground type, but it might be a rock type move. Not entirely sure. At least I got a Great Ball, so if I find a good encounter, I can keep it. Man, this run is just tricky. One of the runs that I... Ooh, a Focus Band? Which one? What does that do again? Prevents flinching? Oh, occasionally prevents fainting. That sounds really cool. One of the runs, I got a Jigglypuff as a starter, and Jigglypuff didn't have any moves. Then on another run, I got a Cubone as a starter, and Cubone didn't have any moves. It's just been... Oh, this guy gives us a TM, so I wonder what kind of TM he's going to give us. Hopefully it's something useful. Crunch! That is very useful. Not right now, but that's a great move. That is a solid move. I have never planted berries in any of these runs. I probably won't ever plant berries, but I always get this just in case. Pick up these items. Dragon Scale, X-Defend, Full Restore. Back into battle. We got Nightlight out front again because now Nightlight is level 11, but Wendy is level 12, so we need both of our team members to be roughly the same level. I am hoping that we can get a third member here in a minute. That will be the best Pokemon on our team. Oh my gosh, that did a lot of damage. Oh wait, no it didn't. I thought that did like half... Wait, what? What just happened? I really need to slow this game down. I hate that it plays so fast. Someone explain to me how to slow this game the f down. Senior and Junior, May and Emma. Let's see, what can we even do to you guys? Politoed has a great moveset. I know that because that was my starter in my most successful Ruby run, where I was able to get... all the way up to Flannery. I know, super impressive. And... crap. Politoed was my starter in that run. Whoa, okay. I wish I could have seen what happened. Why were you able to live? Oh! Bubble... Wow, I'm so dumb. Bubble gives you health. I don't even notice. Okay. Gotta be careful. Wendy's about to pass out, so I'm gonna give her some health. Nightlight. Use. Just give Wendy health right away. This is insane. Because he's got Bubble, which is a super effective move. Or Water Gun, which is even worse. I'm surprised he hasn't knocked me out cold yet. No, I can't use Bubble! I can only use Supersonic. How am I gonna knock this thing out? Quick attack, I guess? I guess that's all I can do, really. Let's just keep hitting him. Politoed is a great Pokemon. I've always loved Politoed. I've always loved the whole Poly line. Thankfully, we were able to take them out. That was honestly another really scary battle. Poliwag has always been one of my favorite Pokemon. Poliwhirl is probably my absolute favorite out of the line, though. I never really liked Poliwrath as a kid. It's okay, growing up. I wish... Oh, a Mystic Water. Okay, that'll at least help this terrible Bubble move do some damage. But Poliwhirl was always my favorite. Never really cared much for Poliwrath. And as an adult, I kind of like him, but he just looks so similar to Poliwhirl. It's like Poliwhirl that took some juice and got pumped up, and got angry. They could have given him like big boxing gloves and maybe darkened his color a little bit, put some bulging muscles on or something. Maybe made that gross little intestine piece in his front. Maybe they could have made that ripped and bulky looking. I hate Supersonic. That's 3 misses in a row, 4 misses in a row. Jeez, and now I got an Encore. Wendy can't do anything. So I'm just gonna have to switch him in for a second. Because that thing obviously has Thick Fat. Thunder Wave. And Bubble's all I can do. Hopefully it's enough to take it out. Even though it's only level 6, I mean that thing is big and bulky and has Thick Fat. I don't know what is up with this randomizer. It is not being very nice to me. Not even a little bit. Okay, level 13, we're doing good. Oh, cool, we learned Flail. We actually got a decent move. Alright. Nightlight is starting to pick up the pace a little bit. And Wendy has a decent moveset so far. She'll only get better as time goes on. Let's go sell some items. And pick up some items. Do we have anything we can sell? No. Well, Mech Mail. That's only worth 25 Poke Yen. Not worth much at all. Now we can buy 10 more Pokeballs. Get another Premier Ball. Great. 2 more potions. Awesome, awesome. And I want to make sure that I have some repels because Sometimes you can get some really scary Pokemon like Wobbuffet that you can't avoid and can't run away from, and they can just knock you out in one single attack. And that's real flippin' fun. I do have to find out what Roxanne's level cap is. I don't use level caps, but I try to get them at least close to the level of the gym leader's Pokemon. And I had that page up on my phone recently, but since I lost, I closed it. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was looking up Roxanne's gym leader team, and she has a 14 and a 15 level Pokemon. So we're going to go catch another Pokemon. Actually, we're going to go catch 2 more Pokemon. Hopefully add at least one of them to the team, and then train them up to about that level, and we'll go from there. Nightlight, shine a beacon of hope against this Pokemon. It's a Trapinch! That's not bad. Trapinch evolves at level, I think it's in its 20s. Trapinch evolves, but it evolves into Vibrava at 35, and then into Flygon at 45. That is just... that's a nightmare. That is legitimately a nightmare. It's got Bite, which, fine. Literally the only thing I can do is Flail and Bubble. So, hopefully I can just catch it like this. I'm not adding it to the team. Not giving it a graphic. I don't think I'm going to use it. Okay, after sitting here for several minutes, I don't know what to name it. I'm just going to name it Dana. I don't even know anybody named Dana. I don't know where I get that name from. I'm just coming up with names in my head for a female Pokemon. Oh, having a magnet's nice. Now we're going to go catch a Pokemon in that cave. Hopefully, if we don't get knocked out, is that thing. I mean, Flail's not going to do much, but Bubble's not going to do much either. So I'm going to just try to have to... oh, jeez. It's got Swift. So I'm just going to have to go for that Flail. Alright, there we go. Whew. Cyndaquil. I will keep Nightlight in as a shining beacon of hope, like I said. But I will let Wendy come in for Fearow. I think Wendy should have no problem taking it out with 2 Embers. There we go. Now we can have some cooked Fearow for dinner. Elite Four Tristan. Alright. We're gonna go catch another Pokemon, you guys, in that cave. Oh, I could have had a Piloswine. I would have loved that. That would have given me some great type coverage. Alright, what do you think we're gonna catch? Please let it be something good. We only have 2 Pokemon on our team. We only have 2 Pokemon, please. Meganium? Okay, I'm very conflicted. This thing has been haunting me. Every single run that I do, I either get a Bayleaf or a Chikorita or a Meganium or something, and I always go and try to defend it, because I'm tired of everybody talking shit about it, because I kept thinking it's a great Pokemon. But the problem is, it's not! It doesn't learn any good moves, and it keeps letting me down. At best, it's like a solid hand, but at worst, it gets in the way. Since this one's fully evolved, it will be useful to the team 100%. I'm definitely going to get it. But what I'm saying is, I don't think that he's going to be a lot of value to the team right now. He just doesn't have the move set. With Razor Leaf, that's great, but that's about it. 1 quick attack won't knock it out. 2 quick attacks won't knock it out. 3 quick attacks won't knock it out. 4 quick attacks won't knock it out. Make sure it's confused. Oh, I hope he doesn't knock himself out. I didn't even think about that. Alright, good. He knocked himself out of confusion. At least he's paralyzed. I'll throw as many balls as it takes for this Pokemon. I don't want to confuse it now because I don't want him to knock himself out. Alright, let's try a Great Ball. I only got 1. Wow. Wow! Come on, Meganium. You know you want to be in the party. That sucks. I'm going to waste all my balls trying to catch this Pokemon. It's going to be a really good one to have, though. It's going to be really good to have. Thank goodness, finally. That was a lot of money that went into it. The Herb Pokemon. The fragrance of Meganium's flower soothes and calms emotions. In battle, this Pokemon gives off more of its becalming scent to blunt the foe's fighting spirit. It's becalming scent. I've never heard the word becalming. I always get tripped up trying to read these things because they use words that you never really expect. Words that aren't really used much anymore. I got an idea. I'm just going to name you Beam because you got Solar Beam, Energy Beams. I hate how fast this game is. I want it to only be 2 or 3 times speed. I can't even select my Pokemon. This is annoying. Alright, it's got Razor Leaf, Tackle. Yeah, all the moves that I expected it to have. It's actually a pretty good Pokemon. Let's go get to the Pokemon PC. Let's go get, like, restored. orange mail. That's dumb. Let's go get our Pokemon in perfect health so we can finish taking out these trainers. That was bad. Very bad. This sucks. I wasn't ready for this. I was not ready for this. He's got Water Gun. Flail, I guess, is all I can do. This... At least we got a decent team now. We got 3 Pokemon, Houndour. Good, I can take that one out. I had a Houndour in my Sapphire run. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Mischievous, Wendy can take her out. I'm going to have to use a Confused Ray because Ember's not going to do too much. Oh, I lied. It did a lot. Alright. Okay. Now, when we get to the... Can we please get past you, sir, ma'am, lady? Look the other direction. There we go. Okay. Take you out real quick because you'd be a one-shot. You're not a one-shot. That's how bad Bubble is. Even with Stab and even with Mystic Water. Jeez! Jeez Louise! Jeez! Jeez, jeez, jeez. Not having an easy time. Alright, I'm gonna go deposit some items, buy some items, and then train up. I'll see you in a minute. I was gonna just try to beat the trainers and then get back into commentary, but I realized if something crazy happens, I need to record all of that. So, I'm just training up and I'm trying to get rid of the rest of these trainers here, in this route. And I'm gonna be training up, all of my Pokemon to level 15 or 14, mostly level 14. I was trying to say we're just trying to get all the Pokemon up to level 14 for the gym. They can be up as high as 15, but since I battle all the trainers in a gym, I think having 14.5 is great because I don't want them to be too high above. I don't want them to be too high above the gym leaders' Pokemon. Since these guys are all about 14.5, I think it's about time that we go and fight Roxanne. Well, Beam will be level 15, but that's okay. I don't know if I made notice of it, but in these challenges, every episode is just one gym leader, and I also have a rule of trying to defeat every... I have to defeat every gym trainer in each game, in each gym. Excuse me. Before I can fight the gym leader. So whenever I enter a gym, I have to fight all of them before I can leave again. Dang. Golbat's actually a pretty good Pokemon this early on, huh? Woo! Okay, you want to give me those kind of issues? That's fine. I thought that this gym trainer would be pretty easy, but that shows you never to take any Pokemon for granted, because some of them can be really dangerous, even if they don't look like it. Like Golbat. Golbat wrecks us. So like, I can't leave to go heal up my Pokemon, I just have to heal them with items. I really wish you had Volt Absorb, Manectric. I think I can stay in with him. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to be like super strict about the gym cap or anything. Like Beam is level 16, that is a level higher. That's not what I wanted, but I'm also not gonna like exclude her from the battle whenever that could mean like the whole run right there, you know? I just accidentally got her up a level too high, but I am not into hardcore Nuzlocke. I like watching them, but I can't do any of that. That is just way too much for me. You know what I mean? Alright, Wendy can take her out pretty easy. Without much of an issue. Easy peasy. I don't want to waste berries. I don't want to waste items, but every Pokemon needs to be up at 100% whenever we fight the gym leader. Every Pokemon. And Wendy, you're the only one that's not level 15 or 16 yet, so put you up front after we beat Roxanne. That's the end of this episode. Hello, I am Roxanne, the Rustboro Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply what I learned to the Pokemon trainers' skill in battle. I think I stuttered. Ah! It would have been much better to keep Nightlight out. Because she might hit with an Earthquake. She might hit with an Earthquake and then kill Nightlight too. I'm going to have to try to just confuse her right away. Phew, thank goodness I was able to confuse her. That was a huge gamble. Because she could use Earthquake on any of us, really. But even with Bubble, it's not doing that much. And she's lowering our defense, which is really scary. Because if she hits a single ground move, like, we're toast, you guys. We're toast. And she's got potions and stuff. Okay, got her confused again. She's still scratching the crap out of us. We've got some potions too. You jerk. We need some critical hits or something. Our defense is, like, completely lowered. So now we're gonna have to bring out Beam. Because we don't have any more defense on her. A Reflect would be great. Ah, but that is not great. Wow. Oh, man, we're almost entirely out of potions, too. Oh, we better beat this gym. We better beat this gym. Oh. Okay, at least we got Nidoqueen down. She's got one more Pokemon, though. We're in really rough shape. We're in really rough shape. Wurmple. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Ah! Okay. Oh, thank goodness. It was just a Wurmple. Oh, you had me for a minute there. That was a really tough battle manager, Mike. I guess I don't have to ask to see your manager, because it's already right here in front of me. That was so spooky. Like, my whole bones are cold. You can hear me stuttering and stammering. I'm trying to get through this. That was basically the episode. Stomp? That's a decent move. Which one of our Pokemon can learn it? None of them? Not even Beam? Why can Beam not learn Stomp? That's really silly. And can Beam learn Crunch? Yes. That is wonderful. I should have checked that out beforehand. I'm not going to teach a Crunch right now, but actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to have to teach this thing Cut, unfortunately. Unless Dana can learn it. Because I don't like going and catching HM slaves. I hate that word. But like the Pokemon used for HMs unless I absolutely have to. And, alright, well, I'll figure that out for the next episode. This is episode 1 of Pokemon Ruby Randomizer Nuzlocke. I am your host, Snugglechew. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and leave comments because I reply to all of the comments. All of them. All 0 of them. Bye.